Good morning. How is everyone doing? I'm sure we are very fine. I'm happy to be back again. It was a long weekend and a lovely one at that. As we all struggle to unite and keep our families bonded together in love and under the mercy of God. Today we are going to be talking of Genesis chapter 12, where God called Abraham and showed him a place where he wanted him to possess. And he said, I'm going to give you all this land. Just leave your father's house, move to that place, and everything there will be yours. He did not only aim at material things, but he said, the descendants after you will be blessed, and you will be a father of faith and a father of all nations. And your descendants will be as many as the stars in the skies. God. You see, the blessings were too many. And what really moved God on Abraham's case was that Abraham was a man of faith. And today, being a descendant of Abraham, I ask myself, what is that thing missing in my life that is disconnecting me from possessing the possession of Abraham? Bible says that when God speaks out something, it comes to fulfillment. And I realize that it's my faith. My faith is not as strong as Abraham's faith is. When Bible says that God has promised something, I need to hold on to the word of God and remind him of his promises every day of my life by the way I live and the way I act. You see, reminding God of his promises is not that it's my right. God acts as God and man cannot move him in any way. When God has said a word, he will make sure that his word come to fulfillment. Today, we are not really in possession of all the blessings that God had given out to Abraham and to us, his descendants, because our faith sometimes carry us away and out of grace. Abraham believed in God no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. Though at one point in his life he said, but he's old, how is it possible? He wanted to look for another way around, but God maintained his word. I want to encourage us today. I don't know the situation in which we find ourselves, but I want us to know that the song we sing that Abraham's blessings us is true to our lives. If we can only believe God and remind God of His word. And how do we do it? By living right, by thinking right, by doing the things that are right, by speaking rightly, by being a blessing unto the lives of those who persecute us, by not being negative, by not being angered all the time, by not being wicked, jealous, or discriminative, but by allowing the good virtue in us to kill these other aspects of life. They will always come up, and anger will always come up. But now, a woman of prayer, a man of prayer, will not allow anger to dominate him or her, but he will look for a way out to kill that anger and act positively. As we kickstart this week, have it in mind that Abraham's blessings are yours. And because you're descendants of Abraham, all those blessings belong to you, they belong to me. Let us keep our faith active, burning in prayers, in communion with God, seeking his face all the time, reading the word of God, empowering ourselves with knowledge. And nothing that God wrote will pass us by. But our lives from today henceforth will be a testimony